it's Jamie from Plum Island Sea Cabin. It is Memorial Day weekend and we are doing a ton of beachy and shelly things and we're taking you with us. So let's go. So one thing I do want to let you know before we jump into today's video is this video is going to be a little compilation of, we're going to be hopping around to a couple different beaches. We're also going to be doing some port shelling. We're going to take a look at some shells that people have sent in, subscribers like you from the channel. So thank you so much for sharing your collection. I love going through them and being able to share them with people all over the world. So we're going to be doing a little bit of everything in today's video, but I do have an announcement. I am going to be taking the month of June off from releasing any beach hunt videos. The reason being is we are going to Scotland at the end of the month, so I need to prepare for that. But also, I have 2 freelance jobs in addition to my full-time job, in addition to my Etsy shop and releasing YouTube videos. So filming and editing and all of the things. So I do need to roll back in one area. So I am going to try to put out and release maybe a highlight video or reel, and maybe I'll do a couple shorts here and there. But videos as far as like beach hunts are going to be on hold until we get back from Scotland. We are going to be filming a ton of footage over there. So get ready for videos galore when we get home. But I appreciate your support and your patience with this. So just know for the month of June, the beach hunt videos on Tuesdays are going to be on hold. But when we get back, they're going to be back in full force. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's go shelling. So before we get our feet in the sand, I just wanted to give you a quick look at some of the shells that some of our subscribers sent in. So I'll give you a quick little pan by here, and then I'll tell you about them. So this one here, this one is from Kim 3. She sent this to us. This is from the southern New Jersey shore, as is this one, and a few other ones here. All of these shark eyes, with the exception of this one right here. So these bigger shark eyes, like the bluish ones, this was sent in by Kim 3. She is on the southern Jersey shore, and if you haven't had a chance to take a look at our whelk video, that we took a trip down to the southern Jersey shore to visit her and actually do a shelling adventure with her, and we found some really cool knobbed whelks that day. We actually did a 2-day shelling adventure and it was like absolutely incredible. So if you haven't had a chance, go back and take a look at that video. But we found a bunch of these shark eyes there too, which is a species of moonshell, different than the ones we get up here. So this one is a shark eye moon snail. This one has that little lobe covering in the back on the umbilicus, as does this one. This one also has, looks like an attempted drill mark by another predatory snail that was unsuccessful. But these are shark eye moon snails. These are also shark eye moon snails, and these came from the southern Jersey shore too. So these are some really cool ones that are just like part of my shell collection that I like to keep on my porch. So when I'm out here having coffee in the morning, I get to enjoy them. So look at how beautiful these are. And again, shark eye moon snail with that little lobe covering in the back. This one is actually from Mama Geo, who sent this in. Has a little bit of dust on it. Let me wipe that off for you. But this one is from Mama Geo, and this one came from Chile. So shark eye moon snail from Chile. So I really enjoy these. I keep them on my porch. This right here is a queen scallop. So I'm super excited about this because when we go to Scotland, I will have my eye out for one of these. And if I find one of these, I might faint or just like drop dead on the beach right there because these are absolutely amazing. So again, this is a queen scallop and you can find these in Scotland. And this came from Amanda and AJ, and I am super excited to have the opportunity to maybe find one of these when we go to Scotland at the end of next month. Okay, I'm going to try to combat the sun over here by grabbing these and bringing them over to where we just were. So this is a beautiful shank shell, and I have never seen one of these before in my life, but check out the detail on the shell. This was sent in to me by Kristen. So Kristen, thank you so much. She found this washed up on the beaches in the Yucatan. And this is an amazing, amazing shell. So Kristen, thank you so much for sending this in. I about fainted when I opened the box and I saw this shell. So this is one of my favorites in my collection. Thank you so much. And I love that we're able to share this with everybody. But again, this is a shank shell. So it's really, really heavy. So I don't know how many pounds it weighs, but it is a really thick shell. I like how the inside of that whorl is with all that detail. And check out that apex. Like, it really does not get much better than that. So that is from Kristen. We also have a smaller one that she sent in. So let me give you a good idea for size. So I popped that one on the ledge there, but you can see the difference in size. So this is the smaller one that she sent in. Really, really great condition. But this is the larger shank shell. So really cool. Kristen, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I enjoy our emails and our communication back and forth and the pictures that we share together. So thank you for sending these in and sharing them with everyone on our shell crew. So these two tulip shells were also sent in by Kristen. Again, she found these in the Yucatan. These washed up on the beach. So the one on the right is a tulip, a banded tulip, and the one on the left is a true tulip. So two really, really beautiful, beautiful shells. So Kristen, thank you so much for sending these in. And again, I have to keep taking the shells over here because it is super sunny over there. But this is a crown conch right down here. And this is a lion's paw. So these are really, really beautiful. I love the orange in this, and I love how it has all of those ridges and markings and etchings. But two really, really beautiful, beautiful shells. And I really like the crown part of the crown conch. I mean, look at that. Just by looking at that, you can totally tell where the shell gets the name from. So lion's paw on the right, crown conch on the left. Thank you for sending those in. Also, this is a cute little jingle shell. We found this on Calmus Beach when we were on the Cape. I just really like how gold and shimmery it is. But again, that is a jingle shell that we found at Calmus Beach on the Cape. These are, oops, almost lost that there. These are, oops, almost lost that there again. These are some bay scallop shells. So this also came from the southern Jersey shore, as did this blue one right here. So this one also came from the southern Jersey shore. So this honker of a knobbed whelk was given to me by a friend. His name is Lynn, and he lives in New York. And he found this shell on Rockaway Beach in New York. And it is a heavy, heavy shell. And he came up to visit Plum Island one day, and he brought me this shell and a couple other ones that are absolutely incredible. But this is one of my favorite knobbed whelks in my collection. And Lynn, thank you so much for gifting this to me. Let me show you my favorite part of it, if I can spin it around really quick for you. Look at how beautiful and orange that aperture is. That is absolutely incredible. So Lynn, thank you so much again. He is from Brooklyn, New York, and he found this at Rockaway Beach. So I actually had to change my camera setting and zoom out on this because I couldn't get the whole entire thing in the full frame. But this is the giant horse conch that he gifted me. I am so in love with this shell. I can't tell you how much I love it and appreciate it. Let me see if I can zoom in on it so you can get the details. But look at the apex on that, is beautiful. Look at the orangey pink aperture. So nice. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this huge giant shell started out just like that baby shell right there, and even smaller. So very cool horse conch. So grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for sending these in so that we're able to share them with everybody in our shell crew that watches and subscribes to this channel. So thank you all so much. I super appreciate it. Now let's go get our feet in the sand and let's go hit the beach. So just to give you an idea of where we are, this is the north side of Plum Island. So we normally shell on the south side of Plum Island. But this is the north side, and they just did a huge dredge over here to rebuild part of the beach because there has been such bad beach erosion. So all of this beach that you see right here, right now, this was not here before. So it was completely gone. You can see how many people are here today. So it is Memorial Day weekend, and we did not go to the south side of the island where we normally go to the Barhead Rocks because we would have had to wait like probably over an hour or two for a parking spot, which is why we're on the north side of the island today. But what I really like about it is that we don't normally come here, and we're kind of surprised at all the cool stuff that is washing up. So that's what I'm saying, like we normally go to where the shells are and like we can rely on there to be shells, and we can rely on there to be shells. But just like branching out to this section, like we had no idea that we would be able to find cool scores like these on the north side of the island. So I mean, look at this. That is a crazy, beautiful New Englandy shell. And there's just like a ton of them here. Like every time I dip my hands down into the water, there's another gorgeous shell. And granted, they are mostly dog whelks and these cool wedge clams that we're finding that we don't normally find. But the condition of them is amazing because they are large and in perfect shape. One of the things I really like are the ends of the dog whelks. It has like that little flare at the back end of them. Really cute. Really cute little accent. A ton of little stuff washing up here. Check out this awesome dog whelk. Wow. That is a beauty. Look at that. Such a cool dog whelk. Look at all this stuff down here. More dog whelks. Beautiful colors. Really, really nice. Look at all these awesome wedge clams. So this is something interesting that we are finding on the north side of the island that we don't typically find on the south side where we normally shell. But these are wedge clams, and they are really, really cool. They come in a bunch of different colors. I'll show you some here that we're finding. A lot of really interesting things. I think I saw another one that has some really good color in it. Even like, look at these tiny, tiny, tiny dog whelks. But even look at these like tiny, tiny, tiny dog whelks that we're finding here on the north side of the island. But yeah, these wedge clams are really, really a treat to find. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these and throw them in my bag. More really, really beautiful wedge clams. I am really taken by the beauty of some of these colors and the grow lines on these shells. I'm like snapping pictures as I'm pulling them out of the water. They are really nice. What a nice treat to find these today. Some of these are really nice. Kind of makes me want to like fill a jar with them or a glass vase and put some of those fairy lights in it. Rinse that off. Give you a look at that. So again, I've never seen one of these on the south side of the island. And you can see, just like the Atlantic surf clam or any other hard shell clam, it has those two adductor muscle scars, one on the left and one on the right. And those are the muscles that it uses to open and close the bivalve. So the two shells that are hinged together in the back. What else do we have washing up here on the north side of the island? Also, it's like dog whelk after huge dog whelk, and they're in like perfect condition. Ooh, look at this wedge clam. Look at the colors on this. That is pretty incredible. Let me rinse this off so you can get a better look. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous wedge clam. And look at all this stuff that's kind of like washing up here. See all that? We are going to go in there and grab some of that stuff too. More wedge clams. Rinse these off. We're just going to like head right into the water. See what we can find that is washing up. But yeah, check these out. These are so cool. I love that we can find these here on the north side of the island. But yeah, look at all these dog whelks that are washing up. Really nice. I'm like freaking out over some of these. Like look at the color on this and look at the size. Oh, I lost it. Let's see if I can grab it back. There it is. Ooh, almost dropped that there. Look at that. That is a nice shell. That is a very, very nice shell. And there's just so much stuff right down here that is being washed up. And we are not even at low tide. We are at like, we are almost at high tide. So this is a nice little treat because we really didn't feel like we were going to find anything. And we are stumbling on to all of these shells. Another beautiful, beautiful dog whelk. Ooh, I can grab it. Really nice. There was something else down here that I saw that is kind of getting pushed in and pushed out. Little baby dog whelks. Oh, I missed it. Gotta be faster than that, Jamie. Where are you? Ooh, look at this one. Like, look at that shell. Holy cow. That is so nice. I am totally digging the shells we are finding, and it's so super unexpected. Also, a few pieces of sea coal are washing up. Nice piece of black sea coal there. So I don't know if you've ever experienced sea coal before, but a lot of times you can find a piece where the top layer of it oxidizes and it becomes rainbowy, and that's referred to as peacock coal. But this stuff is very, very light. And sometimes you can find like really huge chunks of it, but what's really cool is how it breaks, and the edges like that have like a lot of luster, the way that it fractures and kind of breaks off on those clean edges. Very lustery, especially when the sun hits it. So that is a cool piece of sea coal. We will keep that for our collection. Kim's got something she wants to show us. Give you a better look. Give you a better look. Let me see if I can get it in some better light for you. That is a really nice shell, Kim. I really like the apex on that. That is gorgeous. That is picture worthy. I am taking a couple pictures of those. So also, it's Memorial Day weekend, and the beaches are so crowded that we are not able to find parking in a lot of areas. So we are going to a few different beaches to see what we can find. We're going to kind of make the most of it, but there are always shells on the island to be found. So we are going to go get some of those. We are down over here in this little pocket. Show you where the water is, right there. But there are a couple cool things down here. One is this really cute little moonshell find. So that's a really nice moonshell. Really cute little one. Lots of colors in there. Has that deep inlet there where the umbilicus is, which is very different than a shark eye moon where that lobe covering covers that. But that's a nice shell. And down here there's also a cute little periwinkle shell. So I don't show periwinkles often, but that is a common periwinkle. And Plum Island has these all over. So they live like all over the rocks and all in this area because they are intertidal. But we're going to keep this moonshell and press on to see what else we can find. Some interesting moon down here. So like, even though we're not getting those awesome winter storms that are kicking up all of the great huge moonshells and beach loot, we're still finding some really cool things. But what we do need is like a really amazing tropical storm to come up the coast so that we can find some deep water stuff, because you know how excited I get when we find the deep water shells. Take a couple pictures of this. And press on. Okay, really cool rock alert. So like, look at this. Look at all of these patterns in this rock. I'm gonna get a close-up for you, but that is just incredible. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at that. That is like a painting. I love when we come across stuff like this. There's like these little divots in it, all the different marbling of the colors, like snapping a bunch of pictures as I pan over this thing, because it is beautiful, especially this like portion right here. That is really nice. But that is a gorgeous, gorgeous rock. So I wanted to stop and show you that. So many cool things today. At the beach, where we love to be. Looks like down here there's a really cool periwinkle. You can rinse this off in some water. to give you a better look, but I do like the banding on this. Let's go rinse this off. Look how cool that periwinkle is. I really like the banding on it and the stripes. Look at the underside. That is a really nice periwinkle. And I am collecting these for someone who is interested in periwinkles. So I got a bunch of them coming your way. Really cool stripes on this one. Cool find. Holy cow. There is an incredible shell right here, and I am hoping that it is fully intact because I have never seen anything like this before. Wow. That is really cool. I'm going to wet that down and get a good look at it, but check it out. I'm here with Celeste. Celeste is like, ooh.
It's perfect.
It is really nice. We were just sitting here looking at the water because it's like really gorgeous. Just sitting at the water's edge, watching all the waves roll in. And like I just said to her, I was like, look at that incredible shell right down there. Woo. That I just knocked into the crevice of the rocks. But yeah, let me wet this down so you can take a better look. But look at all that really cool banding on it. That is really incredible. I am going to get you a better look at this once I rinse it off. Let's go rinse it off and get a better look. Holy smokes, look at that shell. That is a really, really cool find. Very nice dog whelk. All that chocolate banding. It's really cool. I should say hi to everybody. I don't know if everybody said hi. That's my friend Celeste. Hi. Finding shells.
Finding shells and talking to
Yes. Good times. Very cool shell. So I hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for coming to the beaches with me today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for doing some port shelling with me. We're getting ready and amped up to go to Scotland, so we will see you after that. And we'll see you next time we hit the beach. Bye.